Well, welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets. And first, I want to go ahead and thank everybody who stayed with me late last night for that incredible multi-hour event that we did, showing you guys some strategies I haven't taught publicly for years. And if you were watching the markets today, you probably got to go and see those in rare form. So, really great stuff. Perfect timing. So as we go ahead and take a look at the markets here, you recall from my previous videos, I warned you that we're up at that key resistance, and we're also doing that, really with a negative divergence. Got a kind of equal high in price. We're making lower highs in underlying tools. So sure enough, we're kind of in that process of pulling back here. Once again, we're still at this time above the key channel that we've been talking about month after month after month. We haven't had the 2-bar close below. So with that being said, still focusing primarily on long side trading as it relates to equities, and then intraday from a futures perspective, it's long and short opportunities are fair game. So one thing I want to talk to you about with equities today, something we noticed as we were trading AMC live here internally at the office. We'll talk about that actually this weekend again. If you were at last night's class, we kind of pointed out some of the trading in AMC and GME. But I want to note that it was very interesting that AMC, GME, and even BlackBerry were all kind of trading very similarly. As you can see, kind of all consolidated, and then all kind of took off at the same time and started acting very similar. These stocks, have the high short interest and a lot of, kind of what we call the meme stocks there, especially AMC and GME in that. And so it's just kind of interesting how they all went ahead and took off simultaneously. So something to watch for back and forth to look for the best setups. You kind of got multiple to choose from here, even on that intraday basis. Of course, GameStop and AMC have some of the wider, largest moves. AMC has really been the trade of choice from our perspective on the intraday basis. So just a couple little special notes I wanted to kind of share with you on that tonight. And then, as we look at like the speedline continuation trades and the gotcha trades that we taught you last night, you can see that, here like on the S&P futures this morning, very much in play. You can see the pullbacks there, the pullbacks going ahead and taking off, and it kept coming back to those areas, then finally crossed up over here. But you can see the speedline continuation trades happening over and over here against the speed lines on that way up. And then, of course, the gotcha trades, you can see those as well, opening up and then pushing back through those areas. And then, of course, also in this particular case, tied in with a reverse inventory retracement bar. Here's a doji star, so that's kind of a reverse and a classic, both tied into one. Same thing with this bar here. Here's a classic inventory retracement bar, and then those gotchas that we talked about, where it opens up, goes down first, and comes back through. So a lot of those things were going ahead and taking place here, and we're going to go ahead and build upon those things for you here this Saturday. So if anybody had to miss or couldn't stay through the whole presentation last night, you got one final chance. And I haven't talked about speed lines and gotcha trades for several years on a public basis. I have a lot of strategies that we usually just share, like with live trading room students, mentoring students, things of that nature. So make sure you come and join us this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Pacific there Saturday morning. You can go to becomeabettertrader.com/go, because there's so many incredible moves, and we're just getting started with this. And I've said that many times before, and guess what happened? Incredible moves came. And we have a lot of things of volatility both on the upside and the downside to go ahead and come here. You need to be prepared with those, with the various important strategies. And we've been talking about how we've been focusing on some of the high flying intraday equities, as well as then trading around with the futures, those opportunities and what those look like. So we want to go ahead and share all this again. This is your final chance for that. We haven't done, this particular type of class. We want to do it a couple times a year, and the content of like the speed lines and like gotchas and different things like that haven't done for several years. So this will be a very special course, well worth your Saturday morning to go ahead and be there. So join us at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 7 a.m. Pacific at becomeabettertrader.com/go. Let's go ahead and close out tomorrow super strong, and looking forward to to sharing some of these different techniques with you, and like how we went ahead and we're watching for the reversal back to the long side here earlier on AMC, and what those opportunities looked like, and why live trading was taking place here in real live account. So great stuff, and we'll see you there Saturday morning. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.